Good morning, ladies. This morning, I'm about to clone an SSD. I'm installing an SSD into the Kaby Lake build that I built earlier this month. Where did the SSD come from? Well, it came from the other Asus build. Confused? Well, I'll bring up a camera later and I'll show you which one I'm talking about. But right now, we're going to do a clone because I'm set up to do cloning right now. And there's lots of noise outside. So let me reconfigure this so I can see. Okay. I bought the full Acronis True Image for 2018 the other day because I found out rather rudely that when it's in trial mode, it doesn't tell you that it's in trial mode until it makes you think you're about to clone, because you go through all the actions and then it says, oh, you can't do that, this is a trial. So I had to redo everything after paying for the software. And in my case, I had to pay the full amount for one computer, $50, because despite the fact that you can get it for $32 at Amazon right now, that comes in a box. And if I were to ship $32 worth of merchandise down here to Panama, it would cost me another $10 to have it shipped. And another $4 to go get it. So I might as well just pay the $50 and just get a key that way. I already have the software downloaded. Okay, I'm going to clone a disk. Automatic. Wait a minute, let's not do it automatic. Cancel that. Let's do it again. I need to do it manually because it has to be a specific direction. The source disk is disk 2. That's a hard drive. And I'm going to put it on disk 1, which is the SSD. Next. Okay. Unable to lock the dynamic disk. Oh no. It wants me to use Linux instead of Windows. Thanks, Acronis. You're swell. So I'll go get a Linux product or a Linux thingy burned, and I'll be back when I have that. Well, it didn't give up when I said cancel. Let me step over to the coffee pot. But it did warn me that I may have to use a Linux-based media, so I have a Windows-based media. Carrie didn't warn us about that. All right, what do we have here? First is disk 2, target is disk 1. Well, apparently it found a way to lock it, because the error was it couldn't lock the other drive. I'm finished getting my coffee now. Apparently the error took care of itself. I don't know how, but it took care of itself. The problem was it needed to lock the drive for exclusive use. Apparently WinPE, the pre-installation environment that you have to use for the Windows portion of Acronis, it apparently was using the drive at the time and and so Acronis couldn't use it or couldn't lock it for exclusive use. Well, now it's locked, apparently. I didn't make a backup. I made a backup before I downgraded from Windows 10 Pro, whose video is already on YouTube. Now we're just doing a simple clone to the SSD. That was one of the things I was verifying just now. Destination was disk 1, because that's how I have it plugged into the computer. It's in port 0. Okay, we're done. It says to use the clone drive on the current hardware, I need to disconnect the source drive or remove the source drive. Well, I'm not going to remove it, but I will disconnect it to verify the stuff is working, and then I'm going to zap the other drive with a clean command. I'm going to pick up the keyboard, it's on the floor. Exit. Actually, I wanted me to shut down, but I'll do it another way. I'm going to the BIOS. Okay, this says the Kingston SSD will boot right now if I were to let it go, but I'm going to disconnect the hard drive's data cable. Bam, it's disconnected. Now we're going to reboot. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I see it. It's not. It looks like it's not in 720p. Checking for activation. I am activated. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to get to the drive. Verify what hardware is being used. This is a Kingston 120 gigabyte drive, and yes, my USB drive is also from Kingston. This other one that says E, that's actually a memory card reader that's built into the chassis of the chassis I'm using. I hooked it up instead of a USB port. I'll probably reverse that so I can use the USB port. So we're going to boot back into Acronis. Via the setup. It's supposed to go there automatically with that software I just used. F8. F8. We want to go to UEFI. UEFI on the USB stick, that is. And we're waiting. Oh, here we go. Tools and utilities. We don't need that, but we do need this. This part. Select disk 1. List part. List disk. Oh, I have it disconnected. Oops. I actually had selected the USB port. I have the hard drive disconnected, so I have to reconnect that and then reboot. Silly me. That's me pounding the flashlight. Hitting the delete key again. I probably could be hitting F8 instead. Data trouble UEFI. UEFI. I'm going to install another hard drive into my Gigabyte 2 computer also because I'm running out of disk space. Alright, we don't need that. This part. Well, this disk. Disk 1. Sell disk 1, which is select disk 1. This vol, which is the volumes. What is the volume 3 is the hard drive. This part. Say goodbye to this drive. Let's hope and pray I don't mess it up. Draga style. But I don't think Draga knows about this command. If I execute that, this drive will be wiped out. The partition table gets wiped out. But it does not, and I must emphasize, it does not erase your data. Exit. Exit. Now we're going to go to Windows. And we're going to go to disk management, and it's going to say we have a new drive. And I'll make it, I'm going to make it master boot record for now. And format it. Asus2 data. Finish. Formatting it. And it's ready. I apologize that this isn't in the right resolution, but I can't fix it while I'm recording. Get rid of that. And I have something else turned on. It needs to be off. I'm not going to make another video. The point of this video is to clone and test stuff. So that's going to be the end of this video. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. Have a nice day.